Would be cool if it was there. Look at that. What a day maker. Boy, how shocking that is. Field covered up with footprints. Sweet. Next pass back the other way. Check it out. Well, that's even better than the other one. There's two right on top. I'd say the other one probably wouldn't, but just a little piece over that way. Maybe on a little further down, but I'll definitely take any I can find. Conditions are terrible. Later. I just raked that out. You seen what I've seen of it? Pretty cool piece. I'll take it. I'll keep on looking. What about that? It's all there. Almost all there. Got a little nick right there. It's old. Cool. I've had a good day. I found one more piece. A little old bitty needle tip on it. I'll show it to you in a little bit. It drug out before I knowed it was a point. Here's where I just chunked out. See, I seen that little deal right there, and it was flat. It's uniface, that's why it's flat so much on one side. It's gonna be an Elk River. I'll take it. Super cool. I've had an awesome day. I ain't been here about 2 hours. There's another one. I made about 5 steps, and there's right on top. Just awesome. Conditions are just absolutely terrible. Just dust, dust, dust. This is pieces found from early August. 2/10 one time, maybe a tenth another time. Well, let's see what we got. A stemmer, a complete stemmer at that. Awesome. That's number 7 of what I would consider keeper, which I keep a lot of stuff, but you know what I mean. I get them cleaned up. I thought I'd get this tool. It's a big one. Yeah, humpback. Look at that wild uniface humpback. It still look cool cleaned up. I'm done. Later. Well, I had an awesome day. That's a rough one. I actually had no plans of going to the Sidekick and had real little confidence in going, so I hadn't had no rain. Well, I sure am glad I went. Here's a neat Harrodsburg uniface scraping tool. Yeah, I really had to look hard. The conditions are less than optimal. You could see how dirty it was. A pretty Elk River uniface. A lot of the Elk Rivers are uniface. I don't know why. Little Kurt. They like their tips down there too. Brought home this little slick rock. It's really slick. Can't help but bring them home for on the campsite because Can't help but believe they wouldn't pick them up and have them. Nice stemmer. It's probably bent. I've heard a lot of people say concerning arrowhead hunting, they kind of relate this thing. They say that it's better than a poke in the eye. My hunt today was definitely better than a poke in the eye. And I know firsthand about a poke in the eye. I had a branch retinal vein occlusion, injury to the retina of my eye about 2 years ago. When I went to the eye doctor, I was seeing 20/150 out of my right eye. And since then, I've had 26 or 27 injections through the front of my eyeball to behind my eyeball where the retina is. But fortunately, I'm seeing 20/20. I'm reading on the 20/20 line now. Whereas before, that you know how examination chart is, the first line being one letter, I could see the first letter, but on the second line there's 2 letters. I missed one out of the 2. Look at what a tip on that thing. That's about the size of the needle that goes in my eye. Nah, just a tip here. That's a really wild point right there. Told you they like tips. But fortunate to be seeing as well as I am. And you've seen these dusty conditions, you really have to strain your eyes to look for them and find them. But you won't hear me complain about being able to see. You don't realize how much we take for granted our vision until you have eye problems. But thankfully I can see 20/20 out of it now and I've been seeing 20/20 for a while, probably a year and a half. I got it back to where I could see real well, real quick. But I have to have that injection every 28 days. Without the injection, the injury releases a factor called VEGF, and it causes leaking of fluid and blood in my retina. And when that starts occurring, it creates swelling, and your vision darkens day by day. Doctor said on day 29 the swelling starts coming back. So this past time I told him I guess I've got my 28-day, 2.5 fill up. So if there's any retina specialists out there that are listening, you know, if you can make that medicine last precisely 28 days, why can't you make that sustain for twice that long, 3 times that long? Didn't mean to get into my health issues. Had a good day. Appreciate y'all watching.